Made in Chelsea, Season 17, Episode 10. So, Liv spills the beans about Jamie's feelings for Habs. Do I think that these feelings are real? No, I don't think that these feelings are real. Do I think Habs likes Jamie in that way? No, I do not think that Habs likes Jamie in that way. Proof in point, she repeatedly said so throughout. I feel like Liv is just bored and she just wants to create some drama. Honestly, I do. Miles is following Maeva around like a little puppy dog. What is wrong with him? I mean, when he was with her, or when they were doing the long distance thing, he wasn't exclusive, no matter how much he tried to justify the entire situation. And now that she's with somebody else, he wants her. And guaranteed the minute they get back together, which they will because that's what Maeva wants to do, he's going to mess it up again. He's not in the place where he can be in a committed relationship. He's just not. Neither is James. The way that James called things off with Rosie, well, at least he did it. At least he manned up and went back to her and said, yeah, we're done. He didn't come clean about the kiss, but at least he told Rosie that he doesn't see them going anywhere. And he closed that chapter because otherwise it would be extremely awkward. And as you could see, Eliza spilled the beans super quick. She couldn't wait to take a little jab at Rosie. And I felt like Rosie conducted herself so professionally, so maturely. I love her, actually. She approached James, I feel, with exactly the right attitude. She didn't give him everything that he wanted. She tested to see if he was ready for an adult relationship, and he wasn't. So she moved on. I hope that she finds someone who is worthy of her, who will treat her well, and who will treasure her, because she really is super, super cool. Speed dating with Verity and Emilia. Why are these two even on the show? I mean, really, why? I don't like Verity. I liked her initially, but then I felt like she was so manipulative, especially the way that she was trying to poke at Rosie, who, might I add, responded beautifully every time. But she was just so, I don't know. I mean, obviously she still has a thing for James, and she's going to keep having a thing for James. I am not sure why, because I can't stand James, and I don't understand why these girls even like him. But, the best part was, I think, when there was that dinner or whatever that was with Liv, Melissa, and Habs, and Melissa was like, "Can we please get rid of Eliza and Verity, please?" And I was like, "I second that. Please get rid of Eliza and Verity and Maeva and Emilia and these women who bring nothing." Honestly, didn't see Digby, did we? I don't think I saw Digby this episode. I'm glad that his relationship with Liv is going strong, and Harry and Melissa are going strong. Love that. Miles broke up with his chick of the minute. I have no words. I don't really care. He's still hung up on Maeva. Whatever. You know. Hugo actually seemed nice. And I know that some people are going to be like, oh, well, he went out with Maeva and then, he went to a speed dating. But they weren't exclusive. They never had that discussion. Maeva seems to just expect people to be exclusive when they're dating. And if you don't put it in black and white, you're not exclusive. That's the rule. And I'm not really going to blame him for just, testing the waters. Because, for example, when Miles called Maeva and asked her what she was doing, she was all, just playing ping pong with Hugo, nothing special. But do you want to be there when the person that you're with says they're not doing anything special? Honestly, that's like a slap in the face, it is. Anyhow, I like Hugo. I hope that he's a nice guy and not a douchebag. I mean, Emilia's not that bad, but honestly, I just, I don't really care. I hope that she finds love or whatever, but don't care. I want Eliza to not get with James. I want James to not get with anyone. I want James to suffer. I really do. That's what I want. Mitten's mother passing away and just seeing how he was dealing with that, really, really sad. And, he has my condolences. There's really nothing that you can say, but you could see how devastated he was. And it's really sad that he had to go through that. I don't know what else happened in this episode. What else was really interesting? Because it felt like everything was just boring. I mean, Miles and Maeva, whatever. Did you catch that Eliza said that she wanted James when he was with Rosie? That's what she told him. I wanted you when you were with Rosie, but now that you're not with Rosie anymore, I don't want you. Wow, Eliza, that logic's so brilliant. Which means you wanted James when you guys kissed after the football match. You're such a shady, shady person. Honestly. And you can see Maeva's true character come out when she is faced with situations that she's not prepared for. For example, when Hugo told her about speed dating with Emilia, her first thing is, well, she slept with my ex. And why would you tell someone that first off, really? And it was in completely different circumstances, which she tried to backtrack real quick, but you can see that her immediate reaction is to be a bitch. Even when Emilia told her that, she went on this date with Hugo, she reacted with a jab, like, well, you kissed him behind my back. I don't know. It's not that great. I don't like her. Ugh. It highlights her character, the way that she responds to these situations. I feel like the next episode is going to be a lot about Jamie and Habs, which is kind of depressing because I don't give a crap about them. I really miss Sam. I really, really miss Sam. I think that Mitten has it right. I mean, they're friends with so many of each other's exes. It's going to blow up unnecessarily. And Liv was being a bit hypocritical, but don't care what other people think. I mean, we saw how well that worked out for her and Digby. She let everyone get in her head and mess that up. Because it happens. Because how do you not? It's really difficult to fight with everyone, because people are going to come up and say, you're dating my ex. What kind of code is that? I mean, you at least give me a heads up, or you warn me or something. All of a sudden you're dating my ex. Ugh. I don't like it. But at the end, if you remember, do you remember? It was so funny the way Jamie said, I liked you. And then Habs was like, you know what I feel like. And basically, I don't like you. And Jamie turned it around within a breath that even if we wanted to do something, we couldn't. And Habs just followed along. Yep, we couldn't. We couldn't do anything. Nuh-uh. But then in the clips of the next episode, it sounds like she might be considering it. But the thing with Habs is that she just goes along sometimes to get along. She just goes with the flow. And I hope she doesn't do that to Jamie, because she did that a bit to Sam. She just went with the flow. She didn't really stand up for how she felt until it was too late. She broke Sam's heart. I'm not forgiving that, because she was really bitchy. Ugh. Anyway, I don't want her to break Jamie's heart unnecessarily. But again, not entirely sure how much her heart was in, his heart is in this because, okay, Jamie is a manipulator. That's just the way it is. His whole story is to create drama. And he creates drama by taking things that people say and repeating them to other people. Case in point, the whole James thing and how he was sticking his nose in everyone's business there. He hears something and he immediately goes and repeats it because he knows it will cause the most blow-ups, and that's literally what his role is. And I feel like he's thinking that he needs to get a better storyline, and the relationship is that storyline. And I'm sorry if that's coming across, I don't know, like critical. That's not the word I want, but still. I don't trust him. I don't trust Jamie. I don't trust his behavior. I don't trust his intentions. I don't trust him. Honestly, it's kind of sad that I barely love anyone, and I don't see the people that I love enough on this show. And the new people are not that great. But again, as I said in another thoughts episode, it might just be me and I don't like new people. On the closing note, as much as I do not like Maeva, I don't know whether to be impressed or not that it looks like she might get Miles back. I mean, she came into this determined to make Miles pay after she found out what happened and make him crawl back to her, and she's managing it, which is not bad at all. I mean, she does not care who she is shitting on. She is managing to get her guy back. I don't know if he is worth all this effort. I think I can say he's not worth all this effort, but good luck to you. All right, that's all. We will talk to you later. Hopefully it'll be about a series that I actually like, because the last two, I didn't like any of the people in it. Bloody hell. All right. Bye-bye.